أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge from Satan, the rejected one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful.
ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب المبين.
Alif Lam Ra. These are the symbols or verses of the perspicuous book.
إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون.
We have sent it down as an Arabic Quran in order that you may learn wisdom.
نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن كنت من قبله لمن الغافلين.
We do relate unto you the most beautiful of stories, in that we reveal to you this portion of the Quran. Before this, you too were among those who knew it not.
إذ قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين.
Behold, Joseph said to his father, O my father, I did see 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrate themselves to me.
قال يا بني لا تقصص رؤياك على إخوتك فيكيدوا لك كيدا إن الشيطان للإنسان عدو مبين.
Said the father, My dear little son, relate not your vision to your brothers, lest they concoct a plot against you. For Satan is to man an avowed enemy.
وكذلك يجتبيك ربك ويعلمك من تأويل الأحاديث ويتم نعمته عليك وعلى آل يعقوب كما أتمها على أبويك من قبل إبراهيم وإسحاق إن ربك عليم حكيم.
Thus will your Lord choose you and teach you the interpretation of stories and events, and perfect his favor to you and to the posterity of Jacob, even as he perfected it to your fathers, Abram and Isaac aforetime. For your Lord is full of knowledge and wisdom.
لقد كان في يوسف وإخوته آيات للسائلين.
Verily, in Joseph and his brethren are signs or symbols for seekers after truth.
إذ قالوا ليوسف وأخوه أحب إلى أبينا منا ونحن عصبة إن أبانا لفي ضلال مبين.
They said, Truly Joseph and his brother are loved more by our father than we, but we are a goodly body. Really, our father is obviously wandering in his mind.
اقتلوا يوسف أو اطرحوه أرضا يخل لكم وجه أبيكم وتكونوا من بعده قوما صالحين.
Slay you Joseph or cast him out to some unknown land, that so the favor of your father may be given to you alone. There will be time enough for you to be righteous after that.
قال قائل منهم لا تقتلوا يوسف وألقوه في غيابة الجب يلتقطه بعض السيارة إن كنتم فاعلين.
Said one of them, Slay not Joseph, but if you must do something, throw him down to the bottom of the well. He will be picked up by some caravan of travelers.
قالوا يا أبانا ما لك لا تأمنا على يوسف وإنا له لناصحون.
They said, O our father, why do you not trust us with Joseph, seeing we are indeed his sincere well-wishers?
أرسله معنا غدا يرتع ويلعب وإنا له لحافظون.
Send him with us tomorrow to enjoy himself and play, and we shall take every care of him.
قال إني ليحزنني أن تذهبوا به وأخاف أن يأكله الذئب وأنتم عنه غافلون.
Jacob said, Really, it saddens me that you should take him away. I fear lest the wolf should devour him while you attend not to him.
قالوا لئن أكله الذئب ونحن عصبة إنا إذا لخاسرون.
They said, If the wolf were to devour him while we are so large a party, then should we indeed first have perished ourselves.
فلما ذهبوا به وأجمعوا أن يجعلوه في غيابة الجب وأوحينا إليه لتنبئنهم بأمرهم هذا وهم لا يشعرون.
So they did take him away, and they all agreed to throw him down to the bottom of the well. And we put into his heart this message, Of a surety you shall one day tell them the truth of this their affair, while they know you not.
وَجَاءُوا أَبَاهُمْ عِشَاءً يَبْكُونَ.
Then they came to their father in the early part of the night, weeping.
قالوا يا أبانا إنا ذهبنا نستبق وتركنا يوسف عند متاعنا فأكله الذئب وما أنت بمؤمن لنا ولو كنا صادقين.
They said, O our father, we went racing with one another, and left Joseph with our things, and the wolf devoured him. But you will never believe us, even though we tell the truth.
وَجَاءُوا عَلَى قَمِيصِهِ بِدَمٍ كَذِبٍ قَالَ بَلْ سَوَّلَتْ لَكُمْ أَنفُسُكُمْ أَمْرًا فَصَبْرٌ جَمِيلٌ وَاللَّهُ الْمُسْتَعَانُ عَلَى مَا تَصِفُونَ.
They stained his shirt with false blood. He said, Nay, but your minds have made up a tale that may pass with you. For me patience is most fitting. Against that which you assert, it is Allah alone whose help can be sought.
وَجَاءَتْ سَيَّارَةٌ فَأَرْسَلُوا وَارِدَهُمْ فَأَدْلَى دَلْوَهُ قَالَ يَا بُشْرَى هَذَا غُلَامٌ وَأَسَرُّوهُ بِضَاعَةً وَاللَّهُ عَلِيمٌ بِمَا يَعْمَلُونَ.
Then there came a caravan of travelers. They sent their water carrier for water, and he let down his bucket into the well. He said, there, good news, here is a fine young man. So they concealed him as a treasure. but Allah knows well all that they do.
وشروه بثمن بخس دراهم معدودة وكانوا فيه من الزاهدين.
They sold him for a miserable price, for a few dirhams counted out. In such low estimation did they hold him.
وقال الذي اشتراه من مصر لامرأته أكرمي مثواه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا وكذلك مكنا ليوسف في الأرض ولنعلمه من تأويل الأحاديث والله غالب على أمره ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
The man in Egypt who bought him said to his wife, "Make his stay among us honorable. Maybe he will bring us much good, or we shall adopt him as a son." Thus did we establish Joseph in the land, that we might teach him the interpretation of stories and events. And Allah has full power and control over his affairs, but most among mankind know it not.
وَلَمَّا بَلَغَ أَشُدَّهُ آتَيْنَاهُ حُكْمًا وَعِلْمًا وَكَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ.
When Joseph attained his full manhood, we gave him power and knowledge. Thus do we reward those who do right.
وراودته التي هو في بيتها عن نفسه وغلقت الأبواب وقالت هيت لك قال معاذ الله إنه ربي أحسن مثواي إنه لا يفلح الظالمون.
But she, in whose house he was, sought to seduce him from his true self. She fastened the doors and said, "Now come, you dear one." He said, "Allah forbid. Truly your husband is my Lord. He made my sojourn agreeable. Truly to no good come those who do wrong."
وَلَقَدْ هَمَّتْ بِهِ وَهَمَّ بِهَا لَوْلَا أَن رَّأَىٰ بُرْهَانَ رَبِّهِ كَذَلِكَ لِنَصْرِفَ عَنْهُ السُّوءَ وَالْفَحْشَاءَ إِنَّهُ مِنْ عِبَادِنَا الْمُخْلَصِينَ.
And with passion did she desire him, and he would have desired her, but that he saw the evidence of his Lord. Thus did we order that we might turn away from him all evil and shameful deeds. For he was one of our servants, sincere and purified.
واستبق الباب وقدت قميصه من دبر وألف يا سيدها لدى الباب قالت ما جزاء من أراد بأهلك سوءا إلا أن يسجن أو عذاب أليم.
So they both raced each other to the door, and she tore his shirt from the back. They both found her Lord near the door. She said, "What is the fitting punishment for one who formed an evil design against your wife, but prison or a grievous chastisement?"
قال هي راودتني عن نفسي وشهد شاهد من أهلها إن كان قميصه قد من قبل فصدقت وهو من الكاذبين.
He said, "It was she that sought to seduce me from my true self, and one of her household saw this and bore witness. Thus, if it be that his shirt is rent from the front, then is her tale true, and he is a liar."
وإن كان قميصه قد من دبر فكذبت وهو من الصادقين.
But if it be that his shirt is torn from the back, then is she the liar, and he is telling the truth.
فلما رأى قميصه قد من دبر قال إنه من كيدكن إن كيدكن عظيم.
So when he saw his shirt, that it was torn at the back, her husband said, Behold, it is a snare of you women, truly mighty is your snare.
يوسف أعرض عن هذا واستغفري لذنبك إنك كنت من الخاطئين.
O Joseph, pass this over. O wife, ask forgiveness for your sin, for truly you have been at fault.
وقال نسوة في المدينة امرأة العزيز تراود فتاها عن نفسه قد شغفها حبا إنا لنراها في ضلال مبين.
Ladies said in the city, the wife of the great Aziz is seeking to seduce her slave from his true self. Truly has he inspired her with violent love. We see she is evidently going astray.
فلما سمعت بمكرهن أرسلت إليهن وأعتدت لهن متكأ وآتت كل واحدة منهن سكينا وقالت اخرج عليهن فلما رأينه أكبرنه وقطعن أيديهن وقلن حاش لله ما هذا بشرا إن هذا إلا ملك كريم.
When she heard of their malicious talk, she sent for them and prepared a banquet for them. She gave each of them a knife, and she said to Joseph, Come out before them. When they saw him, they did extol him, and in their amazement cut their hands. They said, Allah preserve us, no mortal is this. This is none other than a noble angel.
قالت فذلكن الذي لمتنني فيه ولقد راودته عن نفسه فاستعصم ولئن لم يفعل ما آمره ليسجنن وليكون من الصاغرين.
She said, There before you is the man about whom you did blame me. I did seek to seduce him from his true self, but he did firmly save himself guiltless. And now, if he does not my bidding, he shall certainly be cast into prison, and, what is more, be of the company of the vilest.
قال رب السجن أحب إلي مما يدعونني إليه وإلا تصرف عني كيدهن أصب إليهن وأكن من الجاهلين.
He said, O my Lord, the prison is more to my liking than that to which they invite me. Unless you turn away their snare from me, I should, in my youthful folly, feel inclined towards them and join the ranks of the ignorant.
فاستجاب له ربه فصرف عنه كيدهن إنه هو السميع العليم.
So his Lord hearkened to him in his prayer, and turned away from him their snare. Verily he hears and knows all things.
ثم بدا لهم من بعد ما رأوا الآيات ليسجننه حتى حين.
Then it occurred to the men, after they had seen the signs, that it was best to imprison him for a time.
ودخل معه السجن فتيان قال أحدهما إني أراني أعصر خمرا وقال الآخر إني أراني أحمل فوق رأسي خبزا تأكل الطير منه نبئنا بتأويله إنا نراك من المحسنين.
Now with him there came into the prison 2 young men. Said one of them, I see myself in a dream pressing wine. Said the other, I see myself in a dream carrying bread on my head, and birds are eating thereof. Tell us, they said, the truth and meaning thereof, for we see you are one that does good to all.
قال لا يأتيكما طعام ترزقانه إلا نبأتكما بتأويله قبل أن يأتيكما ذلكما مما علمني ربي إني تركت ملة قوم لا يؤمنون بالله وهم بالآخرة هم كافرون.
He said, before any food comes in due course to feed either of you, I will surely reveal to you the truth and meaning of this ere it befall you. That is part of the duty which my Lord has taught me. I have, I assure you, abandoned the ways of a people that believe not in Allah and that even deny the hereafter.
واتبعت ملة آبائي إبراهيم وإسحاق ويعقوب ما كان لنا أن نشرك بالله من شيء ذلك من فضل الله علينا وعلى الناس ولكن أكثر الناس لا يشكرون.
And I follow the ways of my fathers, Abram, Isaac, and Jacob, and never could we attribute any partners whatever to Allah. That comes of the grace of Allah to us and to mankind. Yet most men are not grateful.
يا صاحبي السجن أأرباب متفرقون خير أم الله الواحد القهار.
O my 2 companions of the prison, I ask you, are many lords differing among themselves better, or Allah the one supreme and irresistible?
ما تعبدون من دونه إلا أسماء سميتموها أنتم وآباؤكم ما أنزل الله بها من سلطان إن الحكم إلا لله أمر ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه ذلك الدين القيم ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
If not him you worship nothing but names which you have named, you and your fathers, for which Allah has sent down no authority. The command is for none but Allah. He has commanded that you worship none but Him. That is the right religion, but most men understand not.
يا صاحبي السجن أما أحدكما فيسقي ربه خمرا وأما الآخر فيصلب فتأكل الطير من رأسه قضي الأمر الذي فيه تستفتيان.
O my two companions of the prison, as to one of you, he will pour out the wine for his Lord to drink. As for the other, he will hang from the cross and the birds will eat from off his head. So has been decreed that matter whereof you two do inquire.
وقال للذي ظن أنه ناج منهم اذكرني عند ربك فأنساه الشيطان ذكر ربه فلبث في السجن بضع سنين.
And of the two, to that one whom he considered about to be saved, he said, mention me to your Lord. But Satan made him forget to mention him to his Lord, and Joseph lingered in prison a few more years.
وقال الملك إني أرى 7 بقرات سمان يأكلهن 7 عجاف و7 سنبلات خضر وأخر يابسات يا أيها الملأ أفتوني في رؤياي إن كنتم للرؤيا تعبرون.
The king of Egypt said, I do see in a vision 7 fat kine, whom 7 lean ones devour, and 7 green ears of corn, and 7 others withered. O you chiefs, expound to me my vision, if it be that you can interpret visions.
قالوا أضغاث أحلام وما نحن بتأويل الأحلام بعالمين.
They said, a confused medley of dreams, and we are not skilled in the interpretation of dreams.
وقال الذي نجا منهما وادكر بعد أمة أنا أنبئكم بتأويله فأرسلون.
But the man who had been released, one of the two who had been in prison, and who now bethought him after so long a space of time, said, I will tell you the truth of its interpretation. Send you me, therefore.
يوسف أيها الصديق أفتنا في 7 بقرات سمان يأكلهن 7 عجاف و7 سنبلات خضر وأخر يابسات لعلي أرجع إلى الناس لعلهم يعلمون.
O Joseph, he said, a man of truth, expound to us the dream of 7 fat kine whom 7 lean ones devour, and of 7 green ears of corn and 7 others withered, that I may return to the people and that they may understand.
قال تزرعون 7 سنين دأبا فما حصدتم فذروه في سنبله إلا قليلا مما تأكلون.
Joseph said, for 7 years shall you diligently sow as is your wont, and the harvest that you reap you shall leave them in the ear, except a little of which you shall eat.
ثم يأتي من بعد ذلك 7 شداد يأكلن ما قدمتم لهن إلا قليلا مما تحصنون.
Then will come after that period 7 dreadful years, which will devour what you shall have laid by in advance for them, all except a little which you shall have specially guarded.
ثم يأتي من بعد ذلك عام فيه يغاث الناس وفيه يعصرون.
Then will come after that period a year, in which the people will have abundant water, and in which they will press wine and oil.
وقال الملك ائتوني به فلما جاءه الرسول قال ارجع إلى ربك فاسأله ما بال النسوة اللاتي قطعن أيديهن إن ربي بكيدهن عليم.
So the king said, Bring you him unto me. But when the messenger came to him, Joseph said, Go you back to your Lord and ask him, What is the state of mind of the ladies who cut their hands? For my Lord is certainly well aware of their snare.
قال ما خطبكن إذ راوتن يوسف عن نفسه قلن حاش لله ما علمنا عليه من سوء قالت امرأة العزيز الآن حصحص الحق أنا راودته عن نفسه وإنه لمن الصادقين.
The king said to the ladies, What was your affair when you did seek to seduce Joseph from his true self? The ladies said, Allah preserve us, no evil know we against him. Said the Aziz's wife, Now is the truth manifest to all. It was I who sought to seduce him from his true self. He is indeed of those who are ever true and virtuous.
ذلك ليعلم أني لم أخنه بالغيب وأن الله لا يهدي كيد الخائنين.
This say I in order that he may know that I have never been false to him in his absence, and that Allah will never guide the snare of the false ones.
وما أبرئ نفسي إن النفس لأمارة بالسوء إلا ما رحم ربي إن ربي غفور رحيم.
Nor do I absolve my own self of blame. The human soul is certainly prone to evil, unless my Lord do bestow his mercy. But surely my Lord is oft forgiving, most merciful.
وقال الملك ائتوني به أستخلصه لنفسي فلما كلمه قال إنك اليوم لدينا مكين أمين.
So the king said, Bring him unto me. I will take him specially to serve about my own person. Therefore, when he had spoken to him, he said, Be assured this day, you are before our own presence, with rank firmly established, and fidelity fully proved.
قال جعلني على خزائن الأرض إني حفيظ عليم.
Joseph said, Set me over the storehouses of the land. I will indeed guard them as one that knows their importance.
وكذلك مكنا ليوسف في الأرض يتبوأ منها حيث يشاء نصيب برحمتنا من نشاء ولا نضيع أجر المحسنين.
Thus did we give established power to Joseph in the land, to take possession therein as, when, or where he pleased. We bestow of our mercy on whom we please, and we suffer not to be lost the reward of those who do good.
وَلَأَجْرُ الْآخِرَةِ خَيْرٌ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَكَانُوا يَتَّقُونَ.
But verily the reward of the hereafter is the best, for those who believe and are constant in righteousness.
وجاء إخوة يوسف فدخلوا عليه فعرفهم وهم له منكرون.
Then came Joseph's brethren. They entered his presence, and he knew them, but they knew him not.
ولما جهزهم بجهازهم قال ائتوني بأخ لكم من أبيكم ألا ترون أني أوفي الكيل وأنا خير المنزلين.
And when he had furnished them forth with provisions suitable for them, he said, Bring unto me a brother you have, of the same father as yourselves, but a different mother. See you not that I pay out full measure, and that I do provide the best hospitality?
فَإِن لَّمْ تَأْتُونِي بِهِ فَلَا كَيْلَ لَكُمْ عِندِي وَلَا تَقْرَبُونَ.
Now if you bring him not to me, you shall have no measure of corn from me, nor shall he even come near me.
قالوا سنراود عنه أباه وإنا لفاعلون.
They said, We shall certainly seek to get our wish about him from his father. Indeed, we shall do it.
وقال لفتيانه جعلوا بضاعتهم في رحالهم لعلهم يعرفونها إذا انقلبوا إلى أهلهم لعلهم يرجعون.
And Joseph told his servants to put their stock in trade, with which they have bartered, into their saddlebags, so they should know it only when they returned to their people, in order that they might come back.
فَلَمَّا رَجَعُوا إِلَىٰ أَبِيهِمْ قَالُوا يَا أَبَانَا مُنِعَ مِنَّا الْكَيْلُ فَأَرْسِلْ مَعَنَا أَخَانَا نَكْتَلْ وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ.
Now when they returned to their father, they said, O our father, no more measure of grain shall we get unless we take our brother. So send our brother with us, that we may get our measure, and we will indeed take every care of him.
قال هل آمنكم عليه إلا كما أمنتكم على أخيه من قبل فالله خير حافظا وهو أرحم الراحمين.
He said, Shall I trust you with him with any result other than when I trusted you with his brother aforetime? But Allah is the best to take care of him, and He is the most merciful of those who show mercy.
وَلَمَّا فَتَحُوا مَتَاعَهُمْ وَجَدُوا بِضَاعَتَهُمْ رُدَّتْ إِلَيْهِمْ قَالُوا يَا أَبَانَا مَا نَبْغِي هَذِهِ بِضَاعَتُنَا رُدَّتْ إِلَيْنَا ونمير أهلنا ونحفظ أخانا ونزداد كيل بعير ذلك كيل يسير.
Then when they opened their baggage, they found their stock in trade had been returned to them. They said, O our father, what more can we desire? This, our stock in trade, has been returned to us. So we shall get more food for our family. We shall take care of our brother, and add at the same time a full camel's load of grain to our provisions. This is but a small quantity.
قال لن أرسله معكم حتى تؤتون موثقا من الله لتأتونني به إلا أن يحاط بكم فلما آتوه موثقهم قال الله على ما نقول وكيل.
Jacob said, Never will I send him with you until you swear a solemn oath to me, in Allah's name, that you will be sure to bring him back to me, unless you are yourselves hemmed in and made powerless. And when they had sworn their solemn oath, he said, Over all that we say, be Allah the witness and guardian.
وقال يا بني لا تدخلوا من باب واحد وادخلوا من أبواب متفرقة وما أغني عنكم من الله من شيء إن الحكم إلا لله عليه توكلت وعليه فليتوكل المتوكلون.
Further he said, O my sons, enter not all by one gate. Enter you by different gates. Not that I can profit you aught against Allah with my advice. None can command except Allah. On Him do I put my trust, and let all that trust put their trust on Him.
ولما دخلوا من حيث أمرهم أبوهم ما كان يغني عنهم من الله من شيء إلا حاجة في نفس يعقوب قضاها وإنه لذو علم لما علمناه ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
And when they entered in the manner their father had enjoined, it did not profit them in the least against the plan of Allah. It was but a necessity of Jacob's soul, which he discharged, for he was by our instruction full of knowledge and experience. But most men know not.
ولما دخلوا على يوسف آوى إليه أخاه قال إني أنا أخوك فلا تبتئس بما كانوا يعملون.
Now when they came into Joseph's presence, he received his full brother to stay with him. He said to him, Behold, I am your own brother, so grieve not at aught of their doings.
فلما جهزهم بجهازهم جعل السقاية في رحل أخيه ثم أذن مؤذن أيتها العير إنكم لسارقون.
At length, when he had furnished them forth with provisions suitable for them, he put the drinking cup into his brother's saddle-bag, then shouted out a crier, O you in the caravan, behold, you are thieves without doubt.
قالوا وأقبلوا عليهم ماذا تفقدون.
They said, turning towards them, What is it that you miss?
قالوا نفقد صواع الملك ولمن جاء به حمل بعير وأنا به زعيم.
They said, We miss the great beaker of the king. For him who produces it is the reward of a camel load. I will be bound by it.
قالوا تالله لقد علمتم ما جئنا لنفسد في الأرض وما كنا سارقين.
The brothers said, By Allah, well you know that we came not to make mischief in the land, and we are no thieves.
قالوا فما جزاؤه إن كنتم كاذبين.
The Egyptians said, What then shall be the penalty of this if you are proved to have lied?
قالوا جزاؤه من وجد في رحله فهو جزاؤه كذلك نجزي الظالمين.
They said, The penalty should be that he in whose saddlebag it is found should be held as bondman to atone for the crime. Thus it is, we punish the wrongdoers.
فبدأ بأوعيتهم قبل وعاء أخيه ثم استخرجها من وعاء أخيه كذلك كدنا ليوسف ما كان ليأخذ أخاه في دين الملك إلا أن يشاء الله نرفع درجات من نشاء وفوق كل ذي علم عليم.
So he began the search with their baggage, before he came to the baggage of his brother. At length he brought it out of his brother's baggage. Thus did we plan for Joseph. He could not take his brother by the law of the king, except that Allah willed it so. We raise to degrees of wisdom whom we please, but over all endued with knowledge is one, the all-knowing.
قالوا إن يسرق فقد سرق أخ له من قبل فأسرها يوسف في نفسه ولم يبدها لهم قال أنتم شر مكانا والله أعلم بما تصفون.
They said, if he steals, there was a brother of his who did steal before him. But these things did Joseph keep locked in his heart, revealing not the secrets to them. He simply said to himself, you are the worse situated, and Allah knows best the truth of what you assert.
قالوا يا أيها العزيز إن له أبا شيخا كبيرا فخذ أحدنا مكانه إنا نراك من المحسنين.
They said, O exalted one, behold, he has a father aged and venerable, who will grieve for him. So take one of us in his place, for we see that you are gracious in doing good.
قال معاذ الله أن نأخذ إلا من وجدنا متاعنا عنده إنا إذا لظالمون.
He said, Allah forbid that we take other than him with whom we found our property. Indeed, if we did so, we should be acting wrongfully.
فلما استيئسوا منه خلصوا نجيا قال كبيرهم ألم تعلموا أن أباكم قد أخذ عليكم موثقا من الله ومن قبل ما فرطتم في يوسف فلن أبرح الأرض حتى يأذن لي أبي أو يحكم الله لي وهو خير الحاكمين.
Now when they saw no hope of his yielding, they held a conference in private. The leader among them said, Know you not that your father did take an oath from you in Allah's name, and how before this you did fail in your duty with Joseph? Therefore, I will not leave this land until my father permits me, or Allah commands me, and He is the best to command.
ارجعوا إلى أبيكم فقولوا يا أبانا إن ابنك سرق وما شهدنا إلا بما علمنا وما كنا للغيب حافظين.
Turn you back to your father and say, O our father, behold, your son committed theft. We bear witness only to what we know, and we could not well guard against the unseen.
واسأل القرية التي كنا فيها والعير التي أقبلنا فيها وإنا لصادقون.
Ask at the town where we have been, and the caravan in which we returned, and you will find we are indeed telling the truth.
قال بل سولت لكم أنفسكم أمرا فصبر جميل عسى الله أن يأتيني بهم جميعا إنه هو العليم الحكيم.
Jacob said, Nay, but you have yourselves contrived a story good enough for you. So patience is most fitting for me. Maybe Allah will bring them back all to me in the end, for He is indeed full of knowledge and wisdom.
وتولى عنهم وقال يا أسفا على يوسف وابيضت عيناه من الحزن فهو كظيم.
And he turned away from them and said, How great is my grief for Joseph! And his eyes became white with sorrow, and he fell into silent melancholy.
قالوا تالله تفتأ تذكر يوسف حتى تكون حرضا أو تكون من الهالكين.
They said, By Allah, never will you cease to remember Joseph until you reach the last extremity of illness, or until you die.
قال إنما أشكو بثي وحزني إلى الله وأعلم من الله ما لا تعلمون.
He said, I only complain of my distraction and anguish to Allah, and I know from Allah that which you know not.
يا بني يذهبوا فتحسسوا من يوسف وأخيه ولا تيأسوا من روح الله إنه لا ييأس من روح الله إلا القوم الكافرون.
O my sons, go you and inquire about Joseph and his brother, and never give up hope of Allah's soothing mercy. Truly no one despairs of Allah's soothing mercy, except those who have no faith.
فلما دخلوا عليه قالوا يا أيها العزيز مسنا وأهلنا الضر وجئنا ببضاعة مزجاة فأوف لنا الكيل وتصدق علينا إن الله يجزي المتصدقين.
Then when they came back into Joseph's presence, they said, O Exalted One, distress has seized us and our family. We have now brought but scanty capital. So pay us full measure, we pray you, and treat it as charity to us, for Allah does reward the charitable.
قال هل علمتم ما فعلتم بيوسف وأخيه إذ أنتم جاهلون.
He said, Know you how you dealt with Joseph and his brother, not knowing what you were doing?
قالوا أئنك لأنت يوسف قال أنا يوسف وهذا أخي قد من الله علينا إنه من يتق ويصبر فإن الله لا يضيع أجر المحسنين.
They said, Are you indeed Joseph? He said, I am Joseph, and this is my brother. Allah has indeed been gracious to us all. Behold, he that is righteous and patient. Never will Allah suffer the reward to be lost of those who do right.
قالوا تالله لقد آثرك الله علينا وإن كنا لخاطئين.
They said, By Allah, indeed has Allah preferred you above us, and we certainly have been guilty of sin.
قال لا تثريب عليكم اليوم يغفر الله لكم وهو أرحم الراحمين.
He said, This day let no reproach be cast on you. Allah will forgive you, and He is the most merciful of those who show mercy.
اذهبوا بقميصي هذا فألقوه على وجه أبي يأت بصيرا وأتوني بأهلكم أجمعين.
Go with this my shirt and cast it over the face of my father. He will come to see clearly. Then come you here to me together with all your family.
ولما فصلت العير قال أبوهم إني لأجد ريح يوسف لولا أن تفندون.
When the caravan left Egypt, their father said, I do indeed scent the presence of Joseph. Nay, think me not a dotard.
قالوا تالله إنك لفي ضلالك القديم.
They said, By Allah, truly you are in your old wandering mind.
فلما أن جاء البشير ألقاه على وجهه فارتد بصيرا قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم من الله ما لا تعلمون.
Then when the bearer of the good news came, he cast the shirt over his face, and he forthwith regained clear sight. He said, Did I not say to you, I know from Allah that which you know not?
قالوا يا أبانا استغفر لنا ذنوبنا إنا كنا خاطئين.
They said, O our father, ask for us forgiveness for our sins, for we were truly at fault.
قال سوف أستغفر لكم ربي إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.
He said, Soon will I ask my Lord for forgiveness for you, for he is indeed oft forgiving, most merciful.
فلما دخلوا على يوسف آوى إليه أبويه وقال ادخلوا مصر إن شاء الله آمنين.
Then when they entered the presence of Joseph, he provided a home for his parents with himself, and said, Enter you Egypt all in safety if it please Allah.
ورفع أبويه على العرش وخروا له سجدا وقال يا أبت هذا تأويل رؤياي من قبل قد جعلها ربي حقا وقد أحسن بي إذ أخرجني من السجن وجاء بكم من البدو من بعد أن نزغ الشيطان بيني وبين إخوتي إن ربي لطيف لما يشاء إنه هو العليم الحكيم.
And he raised his parents high on the throne of dignity, and they fell down in prostration, all before him. He said, O my father, this is the fulfillment of my vision of old. Allah has made it come true. He was indeed good to me when he took me out of prison and brought you all here out of the desert, even after Satan had sown enmity between me and my brothers. Verily my Lord understands best the mysteries of all that he plans to do. For verily, he is full of knowledge and wisdom.
رب قد آتيتني من الملك وعلمتني من تأويل الأحاديث فاطر السماوات والأرض أنت ولي في الدنيا والآخرة توفني مسلما وألحقني بالصالحين.
O my Lord, you have indeed bestowed on me some power, and taught me something of the interpretation of dreams and events. O you, creator of the heavens and the earth, you are my protector in this world and in the hereafter. Take you my soul at death as one submitting to your will as a Muslim, and unite me with the righteous.
ذلك من أنباء الغيب نوحيه إليك وما كنت لديهم إذ أجمعوا أمرهم وهم يمكرون.
Such is one of the stories of what happened unseen, which we reveal by inspiration unto you. Nor were you present with them when they concerted their plans together in the process of weaving their plots.
وَمَا أَكْثَرُ النَّاسِ وَلَوْ حَرَصْتَ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ.
Yet no faith will the greater part of mankind have, however ardently you do desire it.
وَمَا تَسْأَلُهُمْ عَلَيْهِ مِنْ أَجْرٍ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا ذِكْرٌ لِلْعَالَمِينَ.
And no reward do you ask of them for this. It is no less than a message for all creatures.
وَكَأَيٍّ مِّنْ آيَةٍ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ يَمُرُّونَ عَلَيْهَا وَهُمْ عَنْهَا مُعْرِضُونَ.
And how many signs in the heavens and the earth do they pass by, yet they turn their faces away from them.
وَمَا يُؤْمِنُ أَكْثَرُهُم بِاللَّهِ إِلَّا وَهُم مُشْرِكُونَ.
And most of them believe not in Allah without associating others as partners with Him.
أَفَأَمِنُوا أَن تَأْتِيَهُمْ غَاشِيَةٌ مِّنْ عَذَابِ اللَّهِ أَوْ تَأْتِيَهُمُ السَّاعَةُ بَغْتَةً وَهُمْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ.
Do they then feel secure from the coming against them of the covering veil of the wrath of Allah, or of the coming against them of the final hour, all of a sudden while they perceive not?
قُلْ هَذِهِ سَبِيلِي أَدْعُو إِلَى اللَّهِ عَلَى بَصِيرَةٍ أَنَا وَمَنِ اتَّبَعَنِي وَسُبْحَانَ اللَّهِ وَمَا أَنَا مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ.
Say you, this is my way. I do invite unto Allah on evidence clear as the seeing with one's eyes. I and whoever follows me. Glory to Allah. And never will I join gods with Allah.
وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن قَبْلِكَ إِلَّا رِجَالًا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِم مِّنْ أَهْلِ الْقُرَىٰ أَفَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَيَنظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِهِمْ وَلَدَارُ الْآخِرَةِ خَيْرٌ لِّلَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ.
Nor did we send before you as messengers any but men whom we did inspire, men living in human habitations. Do they not travel through the earth and see what was the end of those before them? But the home of the hereafter is best for those who do right. Will you not then understand?
حتى إذا استيأس الرسل وظنوا أنهم قد كذبوا جاءهم نصرنا فنجي من نشاء ولا يرد بأسنا عن القوم المجرمين.
Respite will be granted until when the messengers give up hope of their people and come to think that they were treated as liars. There reaches them our help, and those whom we will are delivered into safety. But never will be warded off our punishment from those who are in sin.
لقد كان في قصصهم عبرة لأولي الألباب ما كان حديثا يفترى ولكن تصديق الذي بين يديه وتفصيل كل شيء وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون.
There is in their stories instruction for men endued with understanding. It is not a tale invented, but a confirmation of what went before it, a detailed exposition of all things, and a guide and a mercy to any such as believe.